Isaac Newton, the great physicist, once said, "If I have seen farther, it is because I have stood on the shoulders of giants." We today are able to invest in the future of EIU. EIU, a maturing university, because we now stand on the shoulders of countless individuals, giants, every single one, who deeply believed in our values and in our mission. That body of believers in EIU that includes many who we remember and who we admire. Second is the spirit of commitment present. Now imagine, like the Christmas Carol, the spirit of commitment present comes to you in a vision. Probably going to ask you for some money. Probably going to look like a university president or a vice president for advancement. But imagine that spirit of commitment present says, "I want to introduce you to a person. I want to introduce you to EIU right now. Gerald, would you come join me?" Now this has not been rehearsed, and I have terminally embarrassed Jerry. and you need to recruit someone fast and tall, Don. This is the guy right here. Jerry and I are seniors, right? We met as freshmen. Very first Eastern Reads I was involved in. The book was A Hope in the Unseen. He remembers it 4 years ago, right? A Hope in the Unseen. And so I walk into this session, and you know, I'm a math professor, so this liberal arts stuff is kind of a tricky thing for me. But yeah. And I walk in there, and I've got this group of students, and one of them is this kind of tall, shy freshman. We struck up a conversation. We talked about the book. And you never know when you meet someone as a freshman whether you're going to see them again. But Eastern is the kind of school where you run into each other because it's still small. It's that place where we believe in personal relationships. And so I would see Jerry oftentimes going to or from calculus class because he's a science major, and my office is in Old Main. And so I would see him from time to time, and I'd say, "Well, how's calculus going?" And sometimes the answer was, "All right." We'll leave it at that, he says. But then I remember toward the end of his freshman year, much about this time of year, you know, new life springing from the ground. The flowers and the trees are budding out. And he's got a spring in his step and a smile and a twinkle in his eye. And I said, "Jerry, what's going on?" And he said, "Guess what, Dr. Perry? I'm going to get to work in a lab this summer." And as I recall, one of your professors in biology, was it?
Yeah. One of Dr. Miners. All right. Well, I started, I had Dr. Miners as my advisor, and I came in his office and said I was interested in research, and he said, "Well, we found some money, so you want to stay for the summer?" And I said, "Yeah." He said, and then started off doing research in bio with plant ecology, and moved on from there, I guess. That's really nice.
So, thank you. And so there I saw it in one moment. The spirit of EIU, a faculty member, connection with a student, and all of a sudden, horizons like that. And here he is tonight with one of the research presentations here as chemistry, right? Now, of course, we didn't lose track after that. I would see from time to time. You may have a scholarship or two, but you also work. Work in the, at least in the Java Beanery, where I would order my double espresso from time to time. And so I would keep seeing Gerald, and then just the other day we were talking about, okay, when you walk on this stage, you're going to stick around for some more research. It'll probably be December?
Yep, December I'll be there.
Yeah. Well, you didn't mean it like that. Well, about that time, the tearful farewell and the bittersweet parting will occur. But your future is great because of what happened for you here.
Yeah.
And if you had a part in a scholarship, made this possible, or this story, which I see time and time again, possible, then you should feel really good about yourself and really good about the future of science and the future of this country. Thank you, Dr. I'll let you sit down. The spirit of commitment present, and you embody it too. You here tonight, and many, as we've seen, who have not been able to attend, embody that spirit of giving, that current commitment to EIU. And you've made gifts to Eastern that many times honor those who have gone before us, the names of those, the spirit of commitment past. And you now have created the commitment of spirit present, and it runs deep. And because of that spirit, we have been able to launch the Campaign for Eastern, the EINU campaign. It's a comprehensive campaign, the largest comprehensive campaign in the history of Eastern Illinois University. We call it the Expect Greatness campaign. Because of the combination of spirits of commitment past and commitment present, we are poised to widen and deepen our relationships, to build our volunteer base, and to raise $50 million in support of Eastern Illinois University. You, the U in EINU, are the key to our momentum and success. You are the reason that we are able to step out and make this bold proclamation that we expect greatness of ourselves, greatness of each other, and greatness of our university. And all of us together, students, faculty, staff, alumni, can generate the energy, the will to achieve that goal. And we are going to do that, and it will carry us in to a bright future. Third is the spirit of commitment future. What we do today inspires the future. The example we set now drives the future. We, with what we do, create the shoulders upon which the next generation will stand. And they will stand on our shoulders to envision a future even brighter and bolder than we can imagine right now. I thank you for your inspirational giving. Your giving inspires others to give. It provides examples of how to support the university. It inspires our faculty, staff, and students to perform at ever higher levels. The giving of the future is inspired by your giving today. The three spirits of commitment together represent a continuity of commitment at EIU that is a hallmark of the university. They represent a spirit of generosity that each of you hold dear to your heart. Representing a spirit of generosity that is at the very heart of a great university. I want to thank you for remembering the past, investing now in EIU's future, and providing a great example to the future. And one day, people will look back from the standpoint of history at the long EIU blue line of those who believed in EIU and committed to invest in its potential for greatness. They will see all of you in this room in that line. They will see all of those who you remember with your gifts in that line. All of those who we honor tonight for substantial philanthropy and going the extra mile in philanthropy, and many, many more. Thank you for your belief in EIU, all it has been, all it is now, and all it can be. Thank you. Now it is my pleasure to introduce our video on the Campaign for Eastern. Many people went into the production of this video. We've used this video in meeting with alumni around the country. We used it at our campaign kickoff. Some of you have seen it before. But for some of you, this will be the first viewing. I hope you enjoy it. It really embodies the spirit of the Campaign for Eastern EI and you expect greatness.